Hey, my name's Matt. My channel goes to Tom Jones 76. I'm a big Rage Against the Machine fan. Today, I just wanted to share a few comics I found out in the wild today in my travels across the world. I went to the ends of the earth, to Borneo, Tibet, to find these comic books and to show them to you today. So first off, I got this one. This is a little variant I got at my local comic shop. It's a House of Beetlejuice. It's a homage to House of Secrets. I guess the first appearance of Swamp Thing. But we got Beetlejuice in here because he's the ghost with the most, baby. So we got that one. Then I had to get. I'm a big J. Scott Campbell fan and a big X-Men fan, so I had to get this variant of X-Men issue 1. Yep. I read issue 1. It's pretty good. You like the X-Men? I think you'll like it. I like Jed McKay. He's the writer on that one. Then I had interesting. I got these on Whatnot. When I was a kid, I loved the Amazing Spider-Man and G.I. Joe from Marvel. And that's how I got into comics. So I've been wanting to get this series again because it's the first series that just stood out to me. It was Tom McFarlane. It's the assassination plot. The assassination plot. This is part 1 of 6. ASM 320, as my pal West Coast Dave would say. See Todd, bye Todd. All right. Then we have ASM 321, more of the Todd father. And this one here is the one that's the ASM 322 is the reason I got into comics. This I saw this on the newsstand at the 7-Eleven when I was in the 6th or 7th grade. It's 1989 when it came out. And it just, that pose of Spider-Man, he's throwing these guys, he's got them over his shoulder, all webbed up, and, just Todd McFarlane goodness all around. That right there sums up Todd McFarlane, I think, in one comic book. So then we got ASM 323. This is a 6-part series. This is an iconic cover. Everybody knows this one. They just made a statue of it. Yes, Captain America and Spidey together. I love it. Then you have ASM 324, another fire cover. 324. Let me, here we go. See that? Is that pretty cool? Sabretooth says, the assassin it revealed Sabretooth. See, they had the series and they were trying to figure out who was trying to assassinate these people, right? I can't remember these dignitaries or something or politicians. And they who's the assassin? So it turned out to be well, spoiler alert, it turned out to be Sabretooth. But then their next one was who hired him to do this? Well, you find that out in ASM 325. It was the Red Skull. There's another cool cover by Todd McFarlane. So if you've never read this run, I highly recommend it. It's really great. It's what got me into comics. On my next video, I'll show you the other series that got me into comics. It was the 1980s Marvel comic G.I. Joe run by Larry Hama, with other artists like Mike Zeck. Even Todd McFarlane did a cover, but I think Larry Hama didn't like this kid. He didn't think he was going to make it, or I can't remember. You have to ask West Coast Dave. He knows more about McFarlane's history than I do. But then speaking of West Coast Dave, I'm going to give him a shout out. The West Coast Avengers. I was on a stream of his about 3 weeks ago, I guess. And he was just giving some stuff away, and he said, I'll give you away a free signed copy of To Rock. And he signed it to me. It says, to Matthew, an honorary West Coast Avenger. So he signed it right on the picture, which is okay because, there's probably 2 million of these sitting in a warehouse somewhere like in Raiders of the Lost Ark hidden. So, it's not worth that much. It's a nice conversation piece. And I thought I would show it and give a shout out to West Coast Dave. And also, while I'm at it, my friends on here, I'd like to give a shout out to the Cheap Comic Collector. You should like and subscribe to him. Cyclotronic Squirt Gun, like and subscribe to him. Higgy Pop, um, Easy Comic Reader, he's a good dude. And Will, who's a couple comics. Pretty good guys. Check them out. And then for the end of my video. This is only going to be a short video. But in my travels out in the wild yesterday, I found something very interesting. I don't know how I got it. I got this, but there was a box right full of comics, like about 40 plus comics in it. They wanted 35 for it. So I started looking through it. I struck gold, and I was nervous. My hands were shaking when I was giving him the money because I was hoping he wouldn't go, "Oh, I didn't know those books were in there." But I found this in the box. It wasn't even bagged and boarded, but they were in good shape. Seduction of the Innocent by the Dave Stevens cover. Even has the 3D glasses still with it. But that would be good enough if I found that one for a $35 comic lot that had 5 with this one in it. But I found not only one, but 2. That would be pretty awesome in itself. But then I found another one. And that would be fantastic, right? I mean, I got 3 copies of Seduction of the Innocent. This is like a $40 book. That would be great. But no, I found another one. And it keeps coming because then I found another copy. I found 5 copies of this comic book in a $40, $35 comic lot. That's probably I know it's the best score of the year for me. But I just wanted to get on here, do a video real quick, and share it with you guys. And I'm just starting out, so hit the notification, subscribe, like the video for me, please. That's just something I thought I'd try. I'm on Whatnot. My username of Whatnot. I sell Sundays at noon Eastern, every Sunday. Dollar Bin Extravaganza on Whatnot. You can ask anybody around here. I have the best deals. Nobody else does. And I'm not trying to turn this into an advertisement, but my username is Ghost of Tom Joad 76, just like it is on here. And you can follow me on Instagram, Ghost of Tom Joad 76. I'm also on X or Twitter at WeaponX099. Or you can also be on my Facebook comic book group. It's called Heroes for Hire Comic Club. You can't miss it. There's a background. The background photo is Wolverine holding a sword like this. So feel free to come by and join that. We let people post about their love of comic books and pop culture. I love it. That's what I grew up on. And I grew up reading comic books like these. And next episode, I'm going to do a story about another reason I got into comics was my father, who was in the National Guard and he was a Marine. But I won't get into that right now, but he was in Vietnam. Mad props for that. But I'll get more into that one on the next episode. But please subscribe if you like these videos. If you don't, that's cool. But if you watched it, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time, Excelsior.